So the Nuggets could not complete their third straight 3-1 deficit comeback, and it was against the Lakers. You know, people were joking, saying they were going to win, like the Lakers don't want to go up 3-1, whatever. That happened. They ended up winning the next game. 4-1 series is over. Denver's packing their bags and leaving Orlando. It was fun while it lasted, though. I'm not a huge, like, Nuggets fan, per se. But they played well, and I was kind of rooting for them because, you know, I love the underdogs in the NBA, and that's something that I kind of always kind of root for the underdog, you know, if I don't have any stake in the game, really. So it's cool that they went on that run, but unfortunately it came to an end. Lakers are moving on to the finals. So I think it's time to rebuild the Denver Nuggets. But before we get into that, I just want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. We hit 1,500 subscribers a few days ago, and still going, guys. Trying to get to 2,000 now. I'd appreciate all your help. So subscribe, like the video, turn on the post notifications. All that stuff helps me out a ton. I appreciate you all. Now let's get into this. All right, so the plan here, rebuild around Jokic and Jamal Murray. Those are the two that are going to stay here for sure. And I don't know my plan with Michael Porter Jr., if I'm going to keep him or trade him. But what I am going to do is send him down to the G League and let him develop. And all of a sudden, he's going to be like an 87 overall for next season. I got to get rid of some of these bigger contracts we got here. We also have Bol. I'm going to see if I can sign for the remainder of the season. Our roster's full, okay? So I'll cut Kankar, and I will just sign Bol for the remainder of the season, and then I will assign him to the G League. So now he has a full contract. I don't know if that really needed to be done, whatever. I don't really care. So we have Jamal. Gary Harris has a big contract. So does Millsap. Those are the type of people I need to trade. So we have some money this offseason. So Paul Millsap. And I'll just throw in a second, and we'll try and get off of his money and try and bring in somebody either on expiring contracts like Bobby Portis. Is he on a expiring deal? He is. And then Mo Harkless is also. So we can do something like that. Tim Hardaway Jr., Courtney Lee. Blake Griffin is on an expire. He has a player option. We don't want to do that. Kevin Love is 3 years left. Kelly Olynyk, Solomon Hill. We're probably going to do this trade here. And we'll get off of that money. Try and trade away. Where did he go? Gary Harris. Right here. $19 million. We got to get off that because he has another year after this one. We could get Tristan Thompson to save a little bit of money and he expires. Or we could go get a Clint Capella to run power forward for us. I don't think I want to do that. I think I have other options to try and do. So we're just going to try and trade him for like Derek Favors and Darius Miller would be fine, I guess. Or we could go for Rudy Gay, Evan Turner. We'll just go with Evan Turner. We'll bring in that second round pick. And who else? Will Barton. I do like Will Barton. But, well, he's on the last year of his... Oh, no, he has a player option as well. I don't really want to sign him for $14 million. So I'm probably going to trade him as well. But, like, Clint Capella for... Okay. That's something we could do, even though we don't really necessarily need Capella. We could always use him to flip later on. Or we could go ahead and get, like, Draymond and a first. We'd have to give up Jeremy Grant, who's been a stud. But we could do this. And then we could just trade Draymond later on, too. So let's do this trade. We'll bring in Draymond. He'll be the power forward next to Jokic for this year, at least. And the team's going to be pretty bad this year. And this is probably the lineup I'm going to run. Is there any other big contracts? I mean, Draymond, we're going to trade later. We got these two. And then Plumlee's got 1 year left. We'll let him ride out. Portis will ride out. Turner and Harkless will ride out. All right, so I think we're good. So I'm going to simulate this season. I don't have high expectations whatsoever. We can lose 82 games. I really don't care. But let me look at our picks quick before we do that. Rockets pick, Warriors pick. Okay. Let's try and get one more pick if we can. So let's propose a trade to the Cavaliers. Give me your pick. That's 3 stars. I'll give you, like, Plumlee. And, like, maybe, like, this 2024 pick. And then you just give me back. Do you have anybody on a bad contract? Like Larry Nance? Okay, they won't do that. If I can give, like, a couple future firsts to get this done, I will do that. I don't want to give up too much, though. Okay, we're not going to do that. So let's see if there's just a trade finder for one of these good first. Like the Pistons first. Nikola Jokic. Yeah, that's not going to happen. The Suns first. Suns might be decent. They want Bull. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We don't need to worry about getting a first. Let's just simulate this season, and let's see how it goes. So I actually just came across this trade. I was thinking about it. We started 1-6, and I kind of want to get our first-round pick back. So I might trade Monte Morris and 2 seconds to try and get our pick back. But let's first... I don't know why it's top 10 protected. Maybe it was top 10 protected from them. Oh, so if we're going to... Okay, maybe I'm not going to do that then. We're going to leave it, and I will simulate the rest of the season. If it looks like we might end up being good, I might go try and trade for it again. I don't know. But if it's top 10 protected, lottery odds, as long as they keep us, 10th or lower, 10th or better, we should get that pick back. All right, and our season is over, and we won 28 games, so chances are we'll get that pick back, and we got a most improved Jamal Murray. I'd love to see that. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Anybody, is Jokic anywhere? Not on first team, not on second team, but he does make third team, okay? And then defensively, I don't think we had anybody. Okay, so that being said, we did not make the playoffs, so I'll check out the stats quick. Jamal and Jokic both looked really good, and then Portis is going to be gone, but he looked good. Plumlee's going to be gone, but he looked good. All right, let's simulate the playoffs, and let's see what picks we will have in the 2021 NBA Draft. Again, the Celtics go on to win it all, which seems to happen in the first season of like every rebuild I do. But whatever. Jaylen Brown this time, actually. I was expecting Jason Tatum. They beat Zion and the Pelicans in 7. So let's go to the draft lottery and let's see what picks we will be getting. We are projected to have the 5th pick, the 12th pick. All right. And we get the number 1 pick. Let's go. We also got the 12th pick and the 18th pick. Let's go. We jumped up to number 1. That is a beautiful thing. Staff signing. Assistant GM. We're going to bring in a better assistant GM. Michael Williams. We'll throw him like $1 million. And then trainer. We're going to fire as well. And we're going to bring in Randy Martin, hopefully. We're going to throw him like almost $1 million. And then assistant coach. We'll try and bring in Trent Peterson. Throw him 1.5. So we got those 3, so our front office is looking great. And it's time for the draft. And I am getting pumped because we're going to have a number 1 pick. We're going to have Michael Porter coming in out of the G League, just going to be lighting it up, almost like 90 overall or something. And also Bull. So let's see what happens here. Choose prospect. This center. Why does it have to be a center? And he's got a 2-year overseas draft and stash type of thing. I'm not going to do that. Greg Day, though, a 7'8 wingspan, 6'11", 19 years old. I'm going to do that because I can't afford to have Arnold Hoffman waiting around for 2 years. So let's do that. Let's get our next guy. Let's go with, shooting guard. We could use a shooting guard. So let's take this guy, Nelson Mullins, and then let's go to our next pick and try and bring in, let's see, Stuart Simmons. He's another shooting guard. All right, we can do that. And what do we... Okay, we simulated to the end. We got a 76. Hoffman was an 83. We got a 79. He was an 83, but I can't wait 2 seasons. We only have 2 seasons left. So it is what it is. All right. I like that. Greg Day, 79 overall, only 19 years old. That's perfect. So we got a 79, a 77, a 75, and a 68. We're not going to sign the 68, but these 3 are going to be nice for us. Team player options, Michael Porter Jr., of course we're going to accept that. Qualifying offers, Bull, of course. Torrey Craig, sure. And in free agency, don't have enough money for like Giannis or anything. But let's go look at this quick. Let's get rid of Evan Turner's huge one, Plumlee's huge one, Portis's, Harkless. We can keep those guys. Okay, so we have now this season $2.5 million. Oh, Draymond Green could get traded now. Let's go see what we can get for Draymond Green and a 2nd round pick. Okay, can we get... Oh, Daniel Gafford would free up $23 million and we'd get a 1st round pick. Yeah, that would be nice. We'd get Clint now. I don't really need Clint Capella. We could just get a first from Charlotte. Free up $24 million. Okay. Mitchell Robinson and a first. Wow. That is just about perfect. We're going to do that trade as long as nothing else pops up. Nothing does. So let's go back, take Mitchell Robinson, that first round pick, and just run away. Just run. Because now we should have enough money, not for like Giannis, but to sign some people. I don't really care about bringing back Monte Moore, any of these guys. Just Bol, wherever Bol ends up. But is he a restricted free agent or not? Let's see where would Bol be in here? We have the qualifying offer out on him, but where does he end up on this list? Is he going to be... I don't get, like, where those players go. I have no idea where those players go. So let's just look for Bol here. He restricted free agency. Okay, he's a restricted free agent, so that's good. All right, is there anybody else? I mean, we have $10 million in our rookie, which I'm not going to give up. So I think we're pretty much set. Jokic and Murray just make a lot, so we're not going to get, like, Giannis or anyone like that. But we could try and go ahead and get, like, you know, Gordon Hayward would be a nice player for us. I don't really want Montrezl Harrell, but maybe we could get, like, Danilo Gallinari, Christian Wood. Let's try and get Christian Wood. And we'll also throw a contract at, you know, Derrick Rose is a backup point guard. Let's do that. So we're going to get Christian Wood, which is good. And let's see what happens. Okay, I'm worried that we're not going to get Bol. So I'm going to go find Bol again and try and sign him because I do not want to lose him. We'll throw him this offer. Hopefully he accepts that. And, okay, so we're getting Bol. And, okay, we can't take on Christian Wood now, which is kind of an L. But Bol, we want Bol back, so we're good. And let's see what else. Monte Morris, we'll bring him back. Plumlee, we can bring him back as well. Wait, what just happened? Plumlee, we'll bring him into the team. So let's get those two. Plumlee and Morris. And now let's try and bring in, like... Do we have bird rights on anybody, or are those all gone now? Those are probably all gone, I suppose. Oh, no, we still have Evan Turner's. Okay, we'll throw him a minimum. We'll throw Harkless that. Okay, that's fine. And I want to see how many people we have on the roster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12. So we need to get 2 more players. So let's just go ahead and get, like, Joe Harris. We can afford Joe Harris on that contract. That's actually clutch. Because Joe Harris is a pretty nice, solid bench piece for us. And then... we'll bring Bobby Portis back. That could be a salary filler or something if we need him to. And we're good there. So let's go to player progression. We got a 90 Jokic, an 88 Porter, an 86 Murray, an 84 Mitchell Robinson. We have too many centers, but we can run one of them at power forward. Bol is going to go to power forward for us. This team's nice, man. All right, so let's go to training camps. I'm going to send some of the young players. We should have 3 now that we signed a good trainer. And then I'll get into season number 2. Maybe we can make a deep playoff run. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make Bol our power forward. He goes up to an 83. Or should we keep him there and make Mitchell Robinson the power forward? Should we make Jokic the power forward? There's a lot of options here. I think we're going to go ahead, put Bol at the power forward. Starting lineup's nice. This Day guy... okay, so he's our backup 4. That's good. But we could see what he's worth on the market, too. Because if I take, like, him and a big contract with, like, Bobby Portis or something, and a first-round pick, Ben Simmons. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's got 4-star trade value. I don't need him right now. If I trade him for Ben Simmons, Jaren Jackson Jr., Tyus Jones, Sabonis, and Warren, I trade for them all the time. I'm not going to do that. Pascal and Hernandez, we don't need a power forward. Shea and Christian Wood. That's interesting. But Benjamin Simmons, bro, miss me with that, dude. We got Simmons to play the... what does he go? Shooting guard, he's a 91. Murray goes up to... okay. So we got Simmons, Murray, Porter Jr., Bol, Jokic. And then off the bench, we got Mitchell Robinson, Mullins, Harris. Plumlee's going to be... actually, no. Mitchell Robinson's going to be a power forward for us as well. Right? Or do we do Plumlee? Plumlee as the power forward off the bench. Got to go 10-man rotation, bench utilization down, and let's see what position we need to get filled. So we don't have a backup point guard. So we can trade Simmons for a backup point guard. Not Ben Simmons, but Stuart Simmons. And we'll throw in a 2026 pick. Try and just get a solid backup point guard option. Miles Bridges. Interesting, but I don't need that. I need a backup point guard. Aaron Holiday. Or we just go to the roster. We send Simmons down to the G League. We probably got to sign a free agent. So let's sign 2 free agents. Gary Trent Jr. We don't have enough money, close to enough money for him, but that would be a good person to bring in. Sir Dominic Pointer, the GOAT. Let's bring him in. And then Randolph, we'll bring him in as well. And let's go ahead then and let's put Simmons in the G League. And then we have Matt Thomas. Let's also put... Should we put Mullins in the G League as well? Just in case for next season? You know what? Sure. Let's run this lineup right now for this season. Let's go make sure that our system's good. Pace and space. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can deal with the pace and space, but I think I like balance a little bit better. So Mike Malone, can you lead us to a top 3 seed in the Western Conference with this roster? I don't know. We'll see at the end of the season. All right, and we won 70 games. 70. Let's go. Giannis, MVP on the Atlanta Hawks, which is a really weird sight. Rookie of the Year went to Corey Rogers. Giannis also won Defensive Player of the Year. Mike Malone wins Coach of the Year. Well deserved. Well deserved. Cat makes All NBA First Team. Shout out to Cat. What did his stats look like that year? 32, 12.5, and 4.5. Wow. Shout out Cat. All NBA second team, we have Embiid, and third team, we have Nurkic. So no Nikola Jokic. Okay. We do have Ben Simmons defensive first team though. All right, so with the 1 seed in the Western Conference, we're going against the Lakers. We're trying to get some revenge already. This team is just so good, so well rounded. Let's see if they can do it. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 4-1. We beat them 4-1 this time. We just had to take a 1-year break from the playoffs, and all of a sudden we are in the NBA, or the second round of the playoffs, and we're the 1 seed, and we're looking good. Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Bogdanovich, Rudy Gobert, pretty much same team. Okay, let's beat this team as well and move on. Right, we beat them, which they also did in real life. Came back down 3-1. And now Memphis. So they got Ja, DeRozan, Clark, and Whiteside with... Wow, they have Jaren Jackson Jr. coming off the bench. So we won in 5 there. And it's already time to face the Atlanta Hawks. We got Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, Giannis, and Clint Capella. All right, let's simcast. Or let's go game by game here. We take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. We take game 5. And let's simcast this one. All right, are they going to force game 7 or are we going to win at 6? Looks like they will force game 7. And let's see if we can win game 7. They start out hot. We come back and forth a little bit, a lot of bit, and we're going to win. We won by 7. I bet Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons does win Finals MVP. Shout out Ben Simmons. But we've only been recording for like 23 minutes. We got time for another season, boys and girls. All right, draft lottery. I don't know if we have any picks or not. I don't see any. I guess doesn't really matter to me that much. Staff signing, pretty much good. CFO, I don't care about that. Let's go to the NBA draft and let's see. Yeah, we don't have any picks. Okay, so team player options. That's the big thing. We don't have any options. Qualifying offers. We got to extend one to Michael Porter Jr., Matt Thomas, Sir Dominic, and Levi Randolph. You're not getting them. All right. So, who do we have bird rights we need to bring back? Michael Porter Jr. We'll throw him this. Mitchell Robinson, we'll also throw you that and see. Okay, we're going to match Michael Porter Jr.'s offer. We're going to agree to terms with Mitchell Robinson. Okay, that's good. I matched him. Are you kidding me, dude? I matched him. Y'all saw that, right? I matched his offer. I don't know if it has something to do with maybe I couldn't sign Mitchell Robinson and him, but like, dude, I matched his contract. Dude, that's so frustrating. But luckily, we still have Jokic, Murray, Simmons, Bol. Wait. Okay, hold up. Oh, he's probably not. Okay, so we're matching him. Okay. Maybe we're still good. Oh, I had to freak out about nothing. Wow. Dude, I thought we got heavily screwed over, but we're fine. So, now, who can we go out and sign in free agency? Quinn Cook, Damian Lee, whole lot of nobodies. So let's bring in Quinn Cook as a backup point guard. Let's bring in James Ennis, and let's bring in Motley. All right, we got those three. I think we're pretty much fine there. Let's go to player progression, and let's see what happens there. Should be pretty good. We got some qualifying offers accepted. We got a 91, 89, 88, 88, 86, 85, 81. Okay. I'm excited for this team. We should be able to go win back-to-back championships, repeat. But I'm going to go to training camps. I'll send some of the young guys to training camp, and I'll see you guys at the start of our third season. So we have too many players, so I'm just going to take, Randolph, Pointer, trade him for one player. Then we'll take that player and hopefully trade him for a pick, I guess. Or maybe just take him and Harkless and trade them for one player. Okay, there's nothing there. We'll trade for a pick. Okay. Perfect. So let's get into the season now. And let's see what our rotation looks like. So the starting lineup is good. The bench, can one of these guys play small forward? Mullins and Simmons. Which one is bigger? 6'7" and 6'7". He's a backup. He's a point guard, though. We'll take Mullins to be our small forward off the bench. He's an 82 now. And so we got him. Simmons as the shooting guard. So we just need upgrade the power forward and the backup point guard spot, and we should be fine. So let's take Plumlee and we have a bunch of first round picks. Wow. Let's try and upgrade a little bit. Anybody got a power forward for me? No. All right. What if we take Joe Harris and 2 firsts? Do we then get a power forward? Or a point guard? We do not. What if I just take my first round pick? Cantor? He could go to a power forward for us maybe. But I'm trying to find the right trade to make here. And I just don't know what that would be. So what if we put Plumlee, Harris, and a first together, I guess? Bobby Portis, Cody Zeller, some options, Duncan Robinson. Let's go Bobby no, not Bobby. Let's go Cody Zeller and put him at the power forward spot. So Zeller, power forward, is now an 82. Then we need a backup point guard. So let's just take Quinn Cook. Let's take 2 firsts. And let's see if we can get a backup point guard. Doesn't look like there's a backup point guard. So now we're just going to go to rosters. Is there a way I can see every NBA player? Yes, perfect. So we're going to go by point guards. And we're just going to scroll down to somebody. Try and find somebody on a small contract. Darius Garland. Can we just throw the bag for Darius Garland? So he is on the Cavs. So let's go do that. So Cleveland, I'll take Garland from you, and you can have back Matt Thomas and Harkless. So that's too much money. Okay. Is there a different point guard we can go get? So we're going to go back and try and do that. I'm trying to find a point guard that we can afford, that I can just throw a bunch of those first round picks to and try and just bring them in somehow. So let's see. Who else is on? Lonzo Ball. He's a free agent. Okay, that's weird. This guy, $2 million contract. He's an 83 overall. He plays for the Raptors. So let's go try and do that. Let's propose a trade to the Raptors. And let's try and bring in Jerbaud. And I will give you Matt Thomas, who is actually a Raptor. And I will give you this pick. I'll give you this pick. I'll give you this pick. And this pick. I don't even care if it takes all these picks. Oh, we're acquiring too much money. Oh, okay. So Matt Thomas won't work. Do we have another player we can trade? Players. How much is Matt Thomas making? 2.09. Do we have... Okay, Mo Harkless. Deal. Okay, that's not good enough for them. I'm going to go until I can find someone or until I run out of solid options. So it might take me a while. I'll see you guys if I can make one happen. All right, so there wasn't any options out there. So one thing I could try and do is do like Cody Zeller and 2 firsts and see if that could get us something decent. PJ Washington to play power forward, that could be okay. I guess it doesn't really matter if I bring in a good backup point guard. You know what? I'm just screwing around too much. Let's just worry about what we got. We're good. We're good. We got Quinn Cook. I'm ready to go. Let's simulate this season. Balance is 4 stars. Pace and space is 4 stars. I like bounce more. Let's run bounce again. Let's try and get our second championship. I will see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so we won 71 games this year. We won like 70, I think, last year. So we're a little bit better. The guy we were trying to get is the Rookie of the Year, which makes total sense. They weren't going to trade him. All right, so here are the All-NBA teams. Do we have any Nuggets? We do have Jokic on 3rd team, so that's good. Defensively, we have Ben Simmons. All right, so we should be pretty much ready to win another championship, but let's go check out the stats again. Again, super well-rounded effort by us. Perfect. Let's win this whole thing. I'm just going to simulate the playoffs and see what happens. We beat Minnesota. We beat Golden State. We beat the Lakers. And the Hawks take it this time. So they got revenge. Trae Young wins the whole thing. Is what it is. We got our championship. We did what we had to do. And that was it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was a ton of fun to make this one. The Nuggets, I mean, realistically, they don't need to take a year off for making the playoffs like I did in this video. But I had to win a championship somehow in 2K. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.